horse butt. Big butt, big butt, big butt. Hi! Big butt, big butt, big butt. I love this horse. He's the best. He's the best. Hello, followers of Busy Finding. Oh, look, it's a cat. Hello, bud. Hi. It's me, Alexis. You might know me from the internet. TikTok suggested that I start my own account. Some of you are probably expecting funny trucking videos, but I decided to do like a lifestyle type thing, talk about what I do. This is my house. Yes, it is a shed. We're turning it into a whole house and we're living in it while we convert it, which is a lot of work, but it's really fun and it's worth it. And I really love my view from my front porch. This is my favorite part about just coming out. Buddy, what'd you do to your eye? Okay, I'm gonna go get him some disinfectant because he scratched his face. So my favorite part about living out here is this is my front yard. We have 3 horses on the property. One of them is very friendly. This is Mark. He's super friendly. He's like a big puppy dog. He is somewhat broke to ride. We had a trainer working with him for a little while, and then I've been riding him occasionally. Hi, buddy. You want scratchies? He's a sweet boy. He's a sweet boy. I grew up with horses and he scratched his eye, so I'm giving him a disinfectant when I'm done and go back inside. We've got 3 on the property. I am planning on getting one that is just mine. I want a draft horse. I've always wanted a draft horse. We have this feral cat who runs around, and I would let him in my house, but he is a boy and I have an unspayed little baby girl cat who has been going into heat lately in my house. So I don't want them interacting because we really don't need a litter of kittens that we can't find a home for. But we feed him on my porch and then he goes into the garage of the main house at night, which is owned by my mother. So this is my house. It is very loud. 36 feet long. It's just a shed that we're turning into a house. It's 36 feet long, and that includes the length of the porch, which has a loft over top. How did you get out there? Sorry, that mare was out here in my yard, and there's a fence here, and she's now out in the pasture. So this is the gray mare. She's very old and very grouchy. And my husband is therefore determined to be best friends with her. And she's old, she can't jump or anything. We have a beautiful sunset tonight. And a million flies. Oh my God, I can't stand all these flies tonight. It has been over 100 degrees every day. So having a day where it is 87 is really nice. Oh, he found the cat. He likes cats. It was only 87 today, so that was really nice for everybody, especially the horses and the feral kitten that we found. Oh my goodness. I've got to get some fly spray. So yeah, that's the outside, and I will show you the inside of the house. So before we make it inside, I need this. It's an antibiotic spray, and I have to put it on my horse because he scratched his eye. So we've been using this stuff for my whole life. It comes out purple, so sometimes our horses will just have spots of purple because horses are walking disasters. They're ready to hurt themselves at any time. We have a neighbor who has a really lovely Palomino mare. She's so friendly, but we learned very quickly that she likes to roll into fences. So sometimes the neighbor will just look and be like, why is my horse purple today? And it's because she rolled into our fence again. She hasn't been severely injured or anything. Obviously, if she were, we would do more than just spray her with some disinfectant, but she's gotten a few scratches on our fence. And we've had to cut her out of it a couple of times because she gets stuck. She hasn't had anything super severe, so that's good. And there's a horse ready to climb onto my porch. You're not invited, bud. Dogs! Hi, babies. My house is a mess. huge mess right now. We are building as we live in it, so it's gonna be more of a disaster than it usually would. This is Thursday, one of our babies. She was actually born up the road from here. One of our neighbors found that her feral cat that she was feeding had a litter of kittens under her shed, and so these two were there. I had a friend who adopted them, but turned out to be very allergic to cats, so my husband and I took them, and we've had them ever since. They're very sweet. This is Jack. He was actually hit by a car in 2020, and he's completely fine. He has 2 fewer teeth than he did before, and he fractured his hip, but he's not too bad now. He doesn't show any signs of injury. This is Jester. She was starving when we found her and covered in fleas and filled with worms. We found her literally in the middle of the street in December, right before we moved, and we took her with us, and now she's in good shape, but she still needs to be spayed. And we have this giant cat tree with our first air conditioning unit. This one was a gift from my husband's parents, and we are so thankful for it because it actually makes the house livable. Having just the one was not enough. My riding stuff is under here. This is just a reining saddle that we have. Hi, Rocket. You're not gonna let me film my vlog, huh? And like I said, it is a huge mess right now. We need to clean and organize. With a baby and living in such a small space, it's kind of just, if you're not constantly cleaning it. This is my desk. It was in my office at my last house, and here is my drink because I like to drink soda. It was my office desk at my old house, and I'll throw in a picture of my office over here. But now this is my whole workspace because teeny tiny house, teeny tiny workspace, and right now it's covered in tools. We've got one of our drills, and I've got my DeWalt bag with a bunch of stuff. I don't think I even have any DeWalt tools in here right now. I think this is just screws and pieces. I have a few DeWalt tools, but my main one that I use is an impact driver. Here's my makeup bag. Bunch of sheetrock because we still have to sheetrock our ceilings. We have insulation in, so it's finally not 1,000 degrees. We can finally be in our house as long as the temperature is not above 90. It's pretty comfortable to be in our house during the day. Air conditioner. We have 2, and you can see the horse butt outside my house. And that loft is really storage right now. We're gonna turn it into our son's bedroom when he's a little older. Oh look, my impact driver. And this is our kitchen. It's not much of a kitchen right now, but we have a fridge. We just got electricity all finished last weekend, which was really exciting. So fridge, trash can, sorry, it's coming up on nighttime right now and I decided to make this video. And this is our sink. It is just a jug of water with this thing attached. It's electric, so you just click that. And then our sink is collapsible and we just take it out and toss the water when we need to. And then our bedroom's in here. It's really dark. We don't have a ceiling light in here. We just have this little guy. So yeah, this is our bedroom. It's a huge mess. Our son is in our room because we don't really have an extra space, and that's fine. He does not sleep if he doesn't sleep next to us. And this was in my house, my dresser that I love. Again, it's all a huge mess. This is my little mint plant. The one plant I've ever been able to keep alive. My shoes, I was walking through the creek doing pictures of my friend's daughter the other day, so those are my sneakers that are wet. I love this horse. He's such a sweetie. Jenna! We have herding dogs. She doesn't bite him. She'll nip towards his heels. He has basically gotten at the point where he just ignores it because he knows that they're not actually gonna do anything, because they're just, it's their instincts as herding dogs to try to herd. Right now, all they really herd is the cats. He's just annoyed by them at this point. So we're doing a path here. I want to do a stone pathway. We still need to get stuff put together to block off the underside of the house. Here's where our electric comes in. One of our friends is an electrician, and in exchange for working in their store, they brought their tractor out and ran our line and did all of it. So my husband and son are at a friend's house. He does a board game night with his friends twice a week, which is always a good time. I'm usually there, but it was so nice today that I was like, I'm gonna stay in my house and take a nap. Our neighbors have really pretty pastures, and they let me ride their horses on their 111 acre pasture. I'm just kind of chilling at home and putting off working on books, and therefore I'm vlogging another one of our horses, and she's got flies. I gotta go grab the fly spray. Hi. She doesn't love people, but she's not as grouchy as the gray mare. But she's not as friendly as Mark. We were originally gonna put our electricity on this pole over here, but we ended up just hooking it up to my mom's meter, so we're just gonna pay her for our electric instead of having our account with the electric company, which saves us $700, which is a hell of a savings for getting electric up. Yeah, that's where we're at. This is our farm. We're gonna do a little vegetable garden. My mom has a really fancy garden over there. You can see she's got some fancy tools, but we're wanting to do our own little vegetable garden and all that sort of stuff, and we're gonna see. I hope you have a good day. And I'm gonna go inside and work on this book that I really, really need to get done. Oh my God. My hands are gross. That would be that purple spray and these dirty, dirty horses. Messy horses.